I am teaching you fractions, you ungrateful little shit. 3 parts rum to 2 parts Coke. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm just getting used to my newfound independence. Oh, I'll be there in a minute. Could you just finish putting that shelf up, dear, and then maybe I'll do that thing again.
Who's there? Should you be having people over? That goes against the rules, Mum.
Oh, it's okay. Parker's been here since before the lockdown.
I wasn't aware anyone was living with you. Since when?
Oh, I must have talked about him. You remember, I told you about Martin.
I thought you said his name was Parker. Don't you call your grandmother that word. Stop listening to Mummy's calls. Look, I'll tell you where Jacob's favourite toy is hidden if you fuck off. That's right. Go burn the other side of his face. Take it as a lesson on symmetry. What symmetry? Do I have to explain everything now? Google is a thing, idiot.
Well, this has been very nice, but I'm afraid I must be going.
No, wait. I need your help. I don't think I can do this homeschooling thing.
Oh, what's the matter?
I was never cut out for teaching and they're so unfocused and unruly. I've no idea where they get it from. Sabrina, could you please shut the fuck up and get on with your art projects?
Well, maybe you need to find a way to make it relevant to them.
I swear I'm already doing that. Painting Mummy's nails is art. Get on. I think it's because they're so poor at listening. They keep interrupting me.
That reminds me of a story. When you were little, you were always pulling your brother's plonker.
Yeah, that's great and all, but I fail to see how that helps.
Ah, well, it's relevant because there was a moment of clarity.
People get bored when you keep going on.
Well, I was only...
Samantha! What do you think you're doing, young lady? I said set fire to the face of your brother's favourite toy. Making your brother's face uneven. What? That's the meaning of asymmetry, idiot. Sorry, Mum. Gotta go. Promise me you won't say anything.
Oh, wonderful. Nah, keep the tool belt on.
Mum! Would you stop flirting with Martin?
Nah, she didn't say Martin. She definitely said Parker. Ah, that's not... Well, which one are you then? Oh, that doesn't seem right. Nah, don't go, I want you. Martin's not due till next Tuesday.
Mum?
Oh, what?
Promise you won't say anything. Especially to Al.
Won't say anything about what?
That you won't say anything about me struggling with homeschooling.
You? Struggling with homeschooling? Well, that's nothing new. You and your brother were never what you would call academic.
Hey there, how are you?
I'm fine, yeah. Everything's fine. Why'd you ask?
Because you're my wife and I care about you.
Well, there's no need to worry. Everything's going okay.
How are the children? They missing their daddy?
Of course not. They don't even notice you're gone half the time. You know, I married you because I thought you were smart.
But they're doing okay.
Oh, you are sweet, but they're doing fine. Stop worrying.
Can I talk to them?
Oh, well, only Samantha's here at the moment. I forget where I've left the baby. I'm sure I'll find it when it starts crying. The rest are playing with firecrackers in the garden. I'm learning them about chemical reactions.
Can I speak to my little girl then? I miss my little princess.
Hey, Samantha! Come over here. Would you put the dog down?
When did we get a dog?
It's not ours. I think it's one of the neighbours. Don't you speak back to me, you little shit. Your daddy would like to speak with you on the phone. What? Probably not. But I'll ask him.
Ask me what?
Have you got her anything?
Well, no, I'm still in Wales. How would I?
Yeah. She said she's busy.
How can she be busy?
She said that if you really saw her as a little princess, you'd give her gifts like one. She's a cheeky little devil, isn't she? Now get out of here, you ungrateful little shit. Your daddy is not your personal bank account.
You are missing me though, right?
Of course, babe. Well, I'm missing what you can offer me. That's like the same thing.
It's not though, really.
Sabrina, stop swinging the dog up and down by its tail. That's not how wind-powered energy works. Swing it round and round.
Are you sure everything's okay with the children? You sound more stressed than, well, normal.
Everything is fine. As my husband, you should trust me. I don't see how it's your problem.
But you've never missed an opportunity to make the children my problem before.
Yes, well, maybe I've matured since being alone with them. Jacob, why are you crying? That's your own fault. You shouldn't have put a firecracker there. I keep telling you, it isn't a pocket.
My loving family.
Hey mate, look, I know I've been at you a lot, but you gotta have something. My mind's at snapping point, man.
All right, mate. I wouldn't normally do this, but I do have some really potent shit. I usually save it for my high-profile clients, but one of them hasn't come back to me yet. It's yours if you're quick, because he won't hang about.
Whatever it takes. I've spent the last week smoking all kinds of crap. It's not true what they say about banana skins. I actually feel really ill.
Yeah, mate. Didn't really need to know that. Anyway, just go over in there the next half an hour and it's yours.
What? But you live over the other side of the city, and with the trains being restricted, you've got a car. Can't you travel? I'll cover the transportation costs.
No can do. My partner's working overtime at the hospital and I'm homeschooling the kids. When weighing, don't forget to account for the weight of the bag. We want to give them less than we promised.
Is your partner a nurse or something?
Like my partner would be a nurse. Does that seem likely to you?
Well, sorry, I didn't mean...
I'm too high value to have her go out with a nurse. No, she's a doctor. Well done, sweetie, that's some perfectly cut coke. Just the right amount of coconut powder. Looks like someone's going to be getting that My Little Pony after all.
So you can't do anything? Really?
Sorry, mate, can't do much. Someone else will definitely pick this up. I'm hoping it'll be my usual clientele. Wonder why they haven't contacted me.
Maybe they won't. Maybe they will or something. All kinds of high-profile people are getting it now. I heard even the Prime Minister has it. I really think you should give it to me. That way, you'll have a guaranteed sale. I think it's just best to...
Just a minute. What did you just say?
You'll have a guaranteed sale?
No, the other thing.
All kinds of high-profile people are getting it?
No. The other thing?
Even the Prime Minister has it now.
Oh, no wonder he hasn't got back to me.
Look, if you're going to call me about drugs every time you call me, can you just not?
Mate, I can't handle it anymore. Reality seems to be blurring. I can see sounds and hear smells.
That's what drugs is like anyway.
Yeah, but now I'm freaking out about it.
I can't help you. Look, I ain't going out my way during lockdown. I ain't risking going back to prison again.
Well, you should have been more careful then.
You sneaked him in me pocket when the police car pulled up on us.
Well, I made it up to you, didn't I? I visited you in prison every week.
You didn't?
I at least visited you once.
No.
Are you sure? I'm sure
Yes, I'm sure. The only one that came to visit me was my mum. I'm pretty sure the only reason she came was to show me a new castle bra.
What about your sister? Me and her used to skin up all the time back in the day.
Chantelle gave up drugs after her first baby got hold of her stash. You know she doesn't like sharing.
But she might be hiding it from you all. Maybe I should ask her.
Don't ask her. She may be an alco, smoke like a chimney, have a whole lot of assault charges, arson charges, vandalism, torture the guy for not being a Nigerian prince. Then there was something about smuggling potatoes from Ireland. She might be a bad friend, a bad sister and a bad mother, but she is not a druggie.
I also seem to remember that thing she did to me at the family barbecue.
Did she? That don't ring a bell.
Well, couldn't you ask her for me? Just once. I'm so itchy.
No. Last time I asked her about drugs for you, she said, and I quote, "No, Albert, I'm a responsible mother now. If you ask me about it again, I'm going to finish that circumcision I started."
Who in the hell is Albert?
I'm Albert. You've known me how long? You call me Al all the time. Did you not think what that was short for?
I guess I never made that connection. You know Einstein, mate. What about your mum? She's always been a hoarder.
My mum is not a hoarder.
How often does she bring up your mistakes?
All the time. But I don't see what that's got to do with it.
See? She even hoards those.
Just calling to let you know that I sent my logged hours through. Thought I'd take the initiative.
You take the initiative when I say, not before.
I don't think that works with the definition of the word.
I decide what works. How are you doing with Lumberjack Riley's account? I expect it post-haste. He wants softwood most of all. Don't make me pine over it.
Do we have to work with him? He's really dry. What happened to the sheep show? I worked so hard counting sheep for use with the final production.
And they were all put through the grinder. People were too worried they were going to run out of meat, and it was decided that it wouldn't be a fitting end for the show.
Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. There were a lot of sheep.
It's simply meeting economic demand, my boy. It's how the world has always worked. It keeps people fed, safe and warm.
So, did it go towards feeding the needy then?
No. Needy people are so annoying. Like my ex-husband. Sorry, Pete, but I paid for that pacemaker. Besides, they could never afford it. There was some good quality sheep. Did you see how high one of them could jump?
So, what happened to the meat?
Well, I obviously took some. I didn't stop bothering them until they gave it to me. The rest went off in storage. Something to do with bacterial infection.
So it all got wasted then?
You don't understand the capitalist mindset. That's why you'll never succeed.
And you didn't even pay for it?
Well, only poor people pay for food.
What do you mean you're busy? You never miss an opportunity to ignore the kids.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to make sure that they get some support my children need at a time like this. Brendan, you've already disturbed my morning, noon and afternoon naps. Oh, don't disturb my phone call as well, you needy little arsehole.
Are you sure you're all right? You usually only have 2 3-hour naps a day.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just hard work making sure they all feel valued. Oh, you drew this for me. Oh, how beautiful. I always knew you were the best, David. This needs to go up on the fridge right away. Make sure you take down the other terrible pictures. What are you little shits? No, I can't help it if David's a cut above the rest. No, I said 6 crappy pictures at a time. You only need one good one.
You know, in regards to the kids, I can...
Homeschooling? Why would you mention homeschooling?
I didn't mention homeschooling. Are you trying to...
Fine. I'm teaching exactly how you would expect them to be taught.
Not what I meant.
Gotta go. Bye.
But that's not what I...
Long time no see. I don't expect you to recognise me.
Oh, you're a bit more weedy than what I'm usually attracted to, but I reckon I could make it work.
What? No. That's not what I was talking to Albert.
Oh, I'm not liable for any trauma caused by my son.
No, I'm Jason. Don't you remember me? I've been friends with your son a long time. I was at the family barbecue a few years ago. Chantelle got drunk and pushed my face into the grill. I had to have a skin graft. You all laughed.
Jason! I didn't recognise you with all that shrill screaming, what like you like to do.
I don't scream all the time.
How is our Albert? Is he keeping his private parts washed properly? Because I haven't been able to check.
Why would I know?
Also, I thought you'd be dead by now. You always looked a little like you were waiting to meet your maker.
Well, I'm not.
No, it's not my son. It's some other weird guy. No, I don't know what he wants. Wants to apologise, I think, before he dies.
What for?
My daughter really hurt her hand when she pushed your face into that barbecue. She had to have 3 of her nails redone.
How is that in any way my fault? She pushed my head into it.
Well, if you hadn't been so frail, she never would have been able to get that far. Also, you got my son arrested for possession.
Well, it's not my fault. He was hanging around a bad influence. Look, I called you because I was wondering if you could hook me up.
With Chantelle?
No. I'm chasing the dragon, if you get what I mean.
Oh, well, that's Chantelle.
No. Will you stop talking about Chantelle?
Well, you keep bringing her up. But I think she's got too much on her plate at the moment. She's struggling without having to cope with a rodent sniffing around.
Really? Has she got a pest problem?
Well, you could put it that way.
So she has a need to take the edge off.
Oh, that might be what she needs. Nothing seems to be working, though.
I knew it. Thanks for the help.
Really? Do you think that would work? Oh, before you go, Martin and I was wondering whether you'd care to join us one evening.
For what?
Well, now, don't think this is all my idea, because Martin has his needs. How would you feel about dressing up in a rat costume?
I just wanted to ask what I should do next. I've pushed for the login account.
I need you to push harder. Their attention is splintered. Oh, now listen carefully instead of letting your mind wander into whatever kind of depraved things poor people think about. Pay attention. I need you to... Did you get that?
I don't think anyone would.
Please refrain from thinking about your next petty crime when I'm talking to you. It might be my fault. I shouldn't use such sophisticated language when addressing you.
What does that even mean?
Oh, sophisticated means better than you.
Look, I know what. I have a clean record. You oversaw my DBS check.
Oh, I didn't actually read it, though. I met your wife and what you call children at the family picnic. That's evidence enough of the kind of company you keep.
You know, I can't actually disagree. She's been acting even more odd recently.
Really? How so?
Well, I think she's been homeschooling the children. Can't understand why when the school's been sending packs through for him to complete.
Ah, children. Who needs those little blighters? You should have done what any man would do and leave them before they were even born. It makes them too bitter to even try contacting you. That's what I did.
Right.
Look, I may act tough, but that's business. I do care about my employees. What's bothering you, Dan?
Fine. I just think that something else might be going on with my wife.
Oh, no. This won't do at all. Don't get too familiar. It breeds resentment. Just remember that you're not important enough to have problems. Better?
Much. Thank you.
Good. As a side note, I need a record of your hours worked from the last 2 weeks to prove you're just as productive from home.
I sent you my logged hours through 2 days ago.
Oh, that? No, I don't need that. The hours of the logs doesn't matter. I need it sorted by type, not hours, so I deleted it. I mean, hours of logs? That doesn't even make sense. Get it together, man.
I did send you some samples of some nice cherry.
Cherry is a fruit. What an imbecile. Look, we need this documentary to go through. It might be a bit sappy and barking mad, but it's a real moneymaker.
How?
Oh, how pathetic. You can't see the wood for all the trees.
Not if we keep paying the people to cut 'em all down.
Mum, if Jason tries contacting you, can you let me know? Jason is chasing hard at the moment.
Not after me, unfortunately. He seemed very reluctant to join me and Martin.
You spoke to him. What did he say?
Well, I seem to remember something about him saying he was chasing the dragon.
What does that mean?
Well, it's Chantelle, isn't it?
It is?
Yeah, well, she likes a bit of magic in her life and fire.
Is she a magician?
Nah, you don't know much about this family, do you? I mean, you can't be trusted with information. Only today she told me to keep something from you that she's struggling with.
With what?
Tying her shoelaces.
Yeah, that makes sense. Everyone knows she just buys Velcro shoes or just gets David to do them up.
Oh, he's the only one of my grandchildren that I actually like.
That means, Jason, you don't think he's going to contact her, do you?
Well, he might. She has inherited my sexual magnetism.
Just because she handcuffs herself to people doesn't mean she has magnetism. And Jason is just chasing the eye.
Well, aren't we all? Oh, I won't be a moment, sweetie. Sorry that we keep being interrupted. You know my family.
Mum!
Oh, what's the matter? You look a bit stressed. You haven't got that infection down there again. I keep telling you to wash properly.
What? No, it's...
Oh, I know what it is. Is it because EastEnders has been cut down to half its episodes?
Honestly, is that all you think about?
Oh, I hardly ever watch the soaps.
But you were talking about having something to do if you can't go on holiday.
Well, I like to keep my options open.
Then why did you keep going on about it then?
It's called empathy. Some sad, pathetic people can't get through without them. I only have to tune in now and then.
You don't seem to be empathising with how frustrated you make me.
Oh, I get it. Here, have an Easter egg. It always used to cheer you up when you were a little boy.
Mum!
What the hell do you want?
I've been speaking to your mum.
And?
I know your secret.
Brendan, I swear on the shallow grave of my enemies, if you keep biting the baby, I don't care if it's an impulse. We had a deal. I'm going to kill that woman. Why would she tell you?
She didn't. I figured it out. You know, unlike Al, I actually know things.
Ah, you do you? Sabrina, if you can't get the milkshake through the straw, try filling it with something. I don't know, try bleach or something.
If you can sort me some gear, I can actually help where you're struggling. This ain't my first rodeo.
You could help me with homeschooling.
Yes. That too. So do we have a deal?
I might know a guy who knows a guy.
What's this I hear about you talking to Chantelle?
Look, I've been desperate. I think I'm sorted now, though.
What? From Chantelle?
No. You were completely right. She's definitely not hiding drug use from you.
It's just, Mum said she sent you to her.
She did. But she was mistaken.
Mum said she was struggling.
Yeah, with homeschooling. That's what she's keeping secret. It's absolutely nothing to do with drugs. Drugs? That doesn't even make sense.
But Mum said she was chasing the dragon.
Well, maybe she was referring to Chantelle herself. I mean, she is quite ferocious. Do you remember that time she blackmailed the school principal into taking her GCSEs for her? And then revealed his secret anyway.
Yeah, and that time she handcuffed a police officer's wrist and her ankles and dropped the key down the drain.
Yeah. She's surprisingly good with handcuffs. And we know she likes fire. Remember my face in the grill?
I don't remember that.
You might have been passed out in the bushes at the time. Anyway, I've got to go.
All right, mate. Xbox later.
Definitely, mate. Later. See, Chantelle? That's how you keep a secret. You just get me that sweet, sweet cannabis.
What was that?
Why are you contacting me now? I'm in the middle of a maths lesson. Right, you little flea bags. How many fingers have you got? That's right, David. That means you've got 10 fingers you can remove to get them to tell you what you want. Salmonella, hold your knife properly. That's not how Mummy told you. Oh, Samantha, Salmonella. Salmonella would probably be a better daughter.
I just wanted to know if you're okay.
Why?
There's no reason. It's just, do you know, I actually did okay at school.
And?
I'm sure you got everything under control. I just thought you might like my help with the kids.
Somebody told you, didn't they? That's it, you little flea bags. Now we know there are 10 fingers. If you include fingernails as well, that gives you double the amount of body parts to remove. You just learned how to multiply. What do you mean? You don't get it. I can't make it any clearer, can I?
No, no one told me.
Told you what?
About you struggling with homeschooling. Wait, fuck!
My God, you really do have shit for brains. Why would I want your help? Who told you?
Not saying.
I'll find out. I need help with science the most, and I definitely don't want you touching that. What you can do is not tell Dan. I don't want him thinking I'm a bad mum. I'm sorry I forgot your birthday, Samantha. It's hardly like you stand out, is it?
I'm not that bad at science. Try me.
All right. Name a cause of a hot flash.
I'm sure you've got everything under control. I just thought you might like my help with the kids.
Oh my God, yes I do.
I think we need to talk. I'm worried about what's going on at home.
Look, we're fine. In fact, I'm better than ever. What do you mean I marked your answer wrong? Do the equation again. What? Carry the decimal? Well, I don't know, do I? Do I look like a fucking mathematician? Why would you even care?
Well, of course I care, baby. They're my children too, and I love you.
Who says they're even your children? That Jehovah's Witness who's been coming round for the last few years always had a thing for me.
Who, Becky? I somehow doubt she's the father of our children.
Well, who can tell in those clothes? Oi, shit for brains.
Well, hello to you too.
All right, fuckwad. Why'd you let the cat out of the bag?
That was ages ago. And only because it kept scratching at my back. I wouldn't dream of doing that now. Haven't you seen the news? They're urging people to keep pets indoors. They can spread the virus.
I can. Samantha, Sabrina, take the cat out into the back garden. What? If you want to play Hello Kitty, do it in the back. No, you idiot. This is about my problem.
Is that what you call it?
What else would you call it?
Well, I wouldn't call it a... Sometimes I call it reaching for air.
Are you telling me how to raise my children? You told Al. Now that moron will tell Dan.
What? I don't think you should be getting your children involved, if that's what you're asking. And no, I didn't tell Al your secret shape. My cannabis is riding on this.
Well, who else would it be?
Well, who else have you told?
Mum.
I must say that I am astonishingly impressed.
Really? I don't think I heard you right.
No, I'm impressed that even you have managed to mess it up this badly.
There it is. What is it this time?
Your account on the process from the cutting down of the trees to create the tables really lacks polish.
Well, you only emailed me about it this morning, and I've been trying to do an inventory on the types of wood like you...
Is that back talk I hear? After all I've done for you, how can I kindle that passionate fire within?
Well, there's a few things I've been meaning to mention, but every time I try and speak my mind, you threaten me with a disciplinary, so...
Nonsense. I try to foster an environment of mutual trust and understanding. If there's something distracting you, let's see if we can resolve it.
It's nothing, really. It's just my wife keeps cutting our conversation short when I bring up...
Simple. When a woman is behaving oddly, she's usually hiding something.
Well, she has gone wooden with me.
Oh, she definitely is then. I should know. I've dated many women.
Well, that... Wait. Have you?
Of course. Back when I was your age. But I found it all a bit much, so I started batting for the other team.
Batting for the other... You don't think Chantelle... She did mention the Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, well, you ought to be careful of them.
Really? Aren't they meant to be religious and devout?
So they're dreadfully repressed, exactly. They have some mad fetishes, even if they don't know it when you first meet them.
I seriously doubt that Chantelle's awakening the secret fetishes of a Jehovah's Witness.
Well, from what I know of your wife. Really? Anyway, I've been monitoring your time, and you have been talking far too long rather than concentrating on your work. It's just not cricket. Keep the personal conversations to your personal time. This is going on your report.
But you're the one who... Look, I'm doing all the work you gave me, and a lot of it is way beyond my pay grade. I am only supposed to be an administrative.
And the back talk starts again. You know, I'm beginning to wonder why I ever gave you that promotion and pay rise.
You have never done either of those things.
Oh. Well, that was some impeccable foresight on my part then.
Have you spoken to your sister?
Of course I've spoken to her. She is my sister.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's not what I meant. Have you talked to her recently?
Yes. Why?
She's just been acting really weird, and I wondered if you knew anything.
No, I don't know nothing. Why do you think I know something? What do you think Chantelle's struggling with the kids?
I never mentioned the kids.
I just remembered I'm busy.
With what? You're on lockdown.
Christmas shopping?
I'm not happy with you.
What's that, babe? Oh, I swear I meant to send you an egg as well. But you know how cranky your brother gets without any sugar, so I had to send his early.
What? No. This is about how you told Al about... Jesus, Mum. How many have you got? I couldn't get any this week.
Oh, well, not that many.
Look, just don't tell Dan.
Huh? What was that, dear? I didn't quite catch it.
Fucking hell. Don't tell Dan.
All right, babe, there's no need to shout. Hello, Dan. You don't call me often enough. You know how I like to see your cute little face and hear your sweet, seductive voice.
And you wonder why I don't call. Why do I have to keep reminding you that I'm married to your daughter?
Married? You and I know that your marriage is based on a lie. All she's doing is running around and keeping all sorts of secrets from you, she is.
What do you know? I'm worried for the children.
Oh, nah. It doesn't work like that. I'm not going to break my daughter's trust.
Look, it's going to impact the children. Don't you think I should know?
Oh, there's got to be something in it for me. Mama has her needs.
Like what?
Well, you could start by taking your glasses off.
You're coming for your belly button shot, dear. I don't expect you know anything about Chantelle, do you? I'm really worried for the children.
To be honest, I am too. She's been extremely stressed lately, and Chantelle was volatile on a good day. She told me something that made me anxious.
What?
Fuck it. She hasn't scored for me anyway. For the sake of your children, I'll tell you. She's doing drugs.
What? That can't be right.
It's true. She's been acting strange, right?
Well, yeah.
And your mum told me she has need to take the edge off. And she likes a little bit of magic in her life.
No, I can't go back to how it was when we first met.
It gets worse. She's involving the children.
Oh my God, I have to go.
Go. I have another call coming in anyway. That family is just crazy. I don't know why we get involved.
Frightfully bad luck, old chap. At least we're still sane. Ha ha!
How can you put the children through that? This is heavy, even for you.
You're kidding me, right? What did I tell you about bringing up my weight, you shit wanker? I told you what would happen.
I wasn't. Wait, you're still going to keep to that? We were kids.
Well, you're not using your testicles anyway.
Would you stop going on about that? I'm still sore from the last time you tried to give me a circumcision. I'm convinced that's why I'm still getting infections.
You keep getting infected because you're a dirty, rotten shitbag. How dare you come on here and tell me how to raise my children? For the love of God, Jacob, shut up. You were held back a year before I started teaching you. You'd think with such a big forehead, you'd be smart, but you're slower than a tranquilised sloth. Oh, come on, it was funny. You can't even take being the butt of a joke. You should get used to that.
Stop dragging them down to your level.
They're the reason I'm in this level in the first place. You have no idea the amount of responsibility that comes with being a mother. No, Samantha, I haven't seen Brendan in days. How the hell am I supposed to know where he goes?
Yeah, right. I know what you're really like. Do you want me to tell Mum about what you really did to Mr. Davidson from across the street?
You wouldn't.
I would.
Well, I'll tell her about the time you burnt her favourite tassel bra.
That's it. I'm calling Mum.
Not if I call her first.
Pardon?
Do pay attention. Don't make me dock your pay for a second week in a row.
It's just that... Wait, you docked my pay last week. Can you even do that?
I definitely can. It's rather easy, actually. You're tripping up on too many routes. You're not above the rules. I can't play favourites after all. Look, if it makes you feel any better, I gave the excess money to our Employee of the Year. Me.
Yeah? We're only in the beginning of April.
Is your wife still bothering you? Because, well, I know people who can make problems disappear.
Well, yeah, I think she might be on drugs and... Wait, what?
You got all worked up over such a little thing. Oh, who cares if someone sniffs the odd line now and then?
She might be involving the children, though.
Have you not heard of Ritalin? Being given drugs as a child made me the man I am today.
Well, that explains so much. You don't do them now, though, do you?
How else do you think I get through the hours I work? This energy doesn't come from nowhere.
You could drink coffee instead of from the flask.
Coffee! In the office! No, I like tea.
You know drugs are illegal, right? I could call someone.
Oh, and I'll tell them how you've been embezzling funds.
Embezzling funds? I haven't been.
Oh, it's sweet that you transfer them to me, but it is still illegal, and I have the audits to prove it.
Oh. God damn it!
Hello? Is this thing working?
Are you going to sort out that pigeon-brained moron you call a son?
Hello, babe. What's Albert done now?
He called me up and attempted to tell me how to raise my fucking kids. Can you believe it?
Well,
You should really do more to control your son. It shows a real lack of judgment on your parenting.
Well, that's rich coming from you. Oh, wait. I think I've got another call. Hello?
Mum, you have to do something about that demon spawn Rich you call a daughter.
I don't understand. What's happening? Am I dreaming?
She's got children mixing cocktails as a science lesson. Now, even with my troubles in science, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, babe.
Everyone knows that alcohol isn't a chemical. It's a nectar from God. That's why Jesus' blood is wine.
Wait, I've got another call. Hello?
He's such a little shit. Do you know it?
Always being mean to me and making fun of...
Well, do you know what I think?
Snuck into your house in the middle of the night.
Broke into Mr. Davidson's house using my crowbar.
Well, could I just say...
Laughing with glee as he burned your bra.
Replaced his heart medicine with Viagra.
Bugger this.
Ate your apple pie.
Joyriding Dad's car.
Oh, no, it's nothing. Can we do this quickly? These tablets are going to make me drowsy soon.
Had a shit in the porch.
Had a shit in the porch.
So, you're not on drugs?
No, babe. Who told you that?
Jason said that it doesn't matter. How come the kids are feeling poorly?
I was teaching them how to mix cocktails, and they decided they were going to try the alcohol. Oh, does your head hurt? Now you know how your mummy feels every morning when you're being loud. Serves you right for being little thieves.
Good. So, for a moment there, I was worried. So, you just didn't want to tell me about the homeschooling?
Sorry, babe. I shouldn't have lied to you. I love you.
I love you too. You know, the school did send out packs. They emailed our joint account.
They did? Oh, well, you know me. I get drunk and I forget these things.
Why didn't you tell me you were struggling?
I didn't want you to think I was a bad mother.
Oh, don't worry, babe. It's not that makes you a bad mother.
Oh, babe. How sweet.
Got a bit of a problem, Nige.
What's that?
We're running low on supplies. I can't get anything anywhere.
That is a problem.
Any ideas?
Well, I've heard the biggest hoarders are old ladies.
Hey, mate. Please tell me that you got some green.
I don't believe this.
I know you don't like me, but I'm desperate.
No, it's not that. I can definitely believe you're desperate for drugs at this point.
Oh, well, then what?
I've tried to block your number multiple times, and yet you still end up getting through. I just can't get rid of you.